Hi, this is Josh with another 3-minute review of a 1-minute chess game on chess.com. Here I was playing black against the Battle of Dennewitz from Germany, and he opened with the e4 pawn. And I thought, well, perhaps I could play the Sicilian or the Scandinavian or the French, but decided to just play g6, waiting to see what he would play. He then played d4 and then e5, overextending his pawn chain. So I thought, well, I'll attack the pawn, and he played another pawn, move f4. After taking the d-pawn, although my bishop's scope is blunted, I'm going to play e6 to break down the pawn chain further after this next developmental move. He didn't snatch back the d-pawn, and instead decided to develop to castle. I played e6, and sure enough, he castled, and then I win another pawn, so now I'm up 2 pawns and I've broken down his overextended pawn chain. It seemed a little awkward to me that although his king is now safe, he has no real compensation for the 2 pawns I just won. But he immediately began an attack with queen to f3. So I thought, should I defend and move the knight out? But then it looks like he had prepared bishop to h6. So instead I moved my bishop, and instead of picking up the b pawn, as I had 2 pawns, thought I'd give back. He didn't. So I took the bishop. Again, he didn't take the b pawn. It's undefended. And blundered a second piece, the knight. So now I'm up 2 minor pieces and 2 pawns. So now I'm thinking, how can I checkmate this man from Germany? I did a quick check. He cowered into the corner and set up his rook for some type of exposed attack or exposed check. So I moved the queen out of the way, pushed the a-pawn, picked up another free pawn, and then, surprisingly, his strategy was to attack along the h-file. But with his king cowering in the corner, he should really be using the remainder of his forces to defend. And by opening up the h-file, which he does here, after h4, h5, and then take, my rooks are connected. And all I have to do is move my king out of the way, and I can also, Fischer style, use the h-file. He had to interpose with his queen. I flushed his king out. And then, moving my bishop, he had nothing better to interpose with his rook, which I took. And then with a double attack, he had to interpose the other rook. And the king march ended as he moved to e4 to the center of the board. And I took back with the queen for checkmate. So that's how I defeated the Battle of Dennewitz from Germany. Thank you for watching my video, and enjoy chess.